Okay, hello PK. Welcome to the COVID-19 edition of Golf Improvement. What weird and wonderful times we're in at the moment. If you're anything like myself and Anthony and the rest of us golfers throughout the universe, you're probably keen to pick up a club, have a bit of a swing in the backyard, do something to try and improve your golf. But we can't hit golf balls at the moment. I've got 10,000 golf balls in the room next door here in our wonderful teaching facility, but unfortunately I can't hit one either. So what I thought we would do is maybe we'll do a little bit of a series on a few different concepts. We might do some bunkers, a little bit of chipping, a little bit of pitching, and just a few important factors that you can do at home, in your backyard, if you haven't got a backyard in your lounge room. Just some simple drills, just so that, when you finally come back to golf, and I'm not going to predict when we're back, but let's say conservatively 6 weeks, and I don't want anyone to hold me to that. But when you come back, hopefully that your golf, you can hit the ground running and make some real improvements right from the start. So in a second, we'll walk through into the other side of the teaching facility, where I've got a little chart that I printed out for young up and coming. I used to be the junior state coach for a long time, and a lot of these kids would improve, some of them 10 shots over a 6-month period. And we would have these national skills tests that they'd go through. So you'd skills test them, 6 months later you skills test them again, and the handicaps come down by 10 shots, but their skills might have gotten worse. And you think, well, how the hell can that happen? Well, just follow me and I'm going to show you a little chart which is very important for, come with me. You can see all these golf balls here. Isn't that just an absolute tease? Absolute tease. We've got them just sitting here. We've hosed them down and disinfected, just waiting for you, all the PK members, to come back and have a crack at those golf balls. So, the chart, you say. This is a chart that's called handicap versus club head speed. Okay, so you may not be able to see here, but you'll get the gist in a hurry. That's a plus. This is a handicap scale. +5 handicap, 15 handicap. This here is club head speed. So 90 mile an hour club head speed with a driver, this is, up to 110 miles an hour. Now, no one is playing off a +1 handicap or better unless their club head speed is 110 miles an hour or better. As their speed drops, down and out goes the handicap, all the way out. So this is based on thousands of golfers with the exact same skills. In other words, we skills test them. The +1, +2, +3 handicapper has got the same skills as the 15 handicapper. You might think, well, that's just impossible. But the reason is because the club head speed's so much further. So it's like playing golf, picking up your golf ball and walking 40, 50 metres further down the fairway and hitting a shot from there. It's that simple. So there's two ways you can get some improvement. It's going to be hard at home to get your driver club head speed up because you can't actually hit any golf balls, although you can do some gym work and some stretching and that sort of stuff. But I think more importantly, we're going to work on your skills and get some really good little drills and some concepts to make sure that you come back and you understand exactly what you're doing and how to practice it. All right? So, come with me. Okay, so hopefully most of our membership has got some backyard or a bit of a lawn, even some little area where you can have a swing out in the backyard. If you're on concrete, try not to smack the club on the ground, but at least you can come and ensure your ball position is correct and understand the implications of changing it and having it in the wrong spot. So the first sort of little myth is a lot of people think that your ball position changes from a 3-wood back down to a 3-iron, 5-iron, back all the way down to your wedge. Well, in fact it doesn't, okay? The only thing that changes, and where the ball position should be, is just forward of your central point. So right in the middle of your body, a little bit towards the target. It can vary a little bit, that's okay, that's fine, but there's the old myths where the 3 would have to be just inside the heel here. By the time you get to a wedge, you're right in the middle. That's actually incorrect. Your lowest point in the swing, in other words, where it touches the ground, that doesn't change. The only time it changes is when you put it up on a driver and it's up on a tee. So anything off the ground, in fact, is in the exact same spot. And I'll show you what I mean. So you can see that ball position is just forward towards the target side. Okay, so if I'm going to hit a 3-wood, there's my 3-wood. Could be a 5-wood, could be a 7-wood, 9-iron, 7, all the way back to a wedge. Nothing changes. Okay, if you change your lowest point, you change which way the ball's going to start. The only time it can appear a little bit different is if I'm going to hit a wedge or a 9-iron, for argument's sake. You can see that ball position looks like it's more towards the middle, but in fact it's proportionately still the same. Okay, so 1 second, we're going to go around the other way and I'll show you the effects on changing your ball position with anything off the ground. All right. Okay, so as I was just discussing, the implications of changing your ball position, sometimes if you just magnify it or exaggerate it a lot, it's a lot easier to see the effects and how it can make a big difference to where your ball wants to take off. So if my stance is parallel to my target line, okay, and my ball position, as we said before, is just forward of that central point, okay, now I can actually hit it straight down my target line. If my ball position is too far forward, you can see which way now I'm going to hit it. Not sure if you heard the splash, but you can see from out over there, there's no other way I could hit it but across that way. So now, my ball position's so far back, there's no way I can just hit this one where I hit the last one. You can see I'm going to come from so far from the inside. So even just having that concept or understanding that, I'm not sure if any of you have ever tried to shape a shot around a hole left to right. And even if you haven't, doesn't matter, as long as you understand the concept. You can imagine a tree that's sort of low, and I'm trying to get it around that tree, and I put my ball position back, but I want to start it left. You can see what's going to happen. You're going to smack it straight into that tree. So what I would do is get yourself an alignment stick or two, so you can see the target line and your ball position line, and just go through each club and just get used to it, even if it's a plastic ball into a hedge or whatever. Or if you haven't got the opportunity to actually hit a shot, that's fine. But just check your ball position, get used to it, understand where it should be. If it's not where it is, change it. Don't wait for myself or Stewie or someone else to change it. You can do that, come back and hit the ground running.